Helping you get healthier during Wellness Wednesdays. We are always excited about anything we can do to better ourselves, right? So maybe your New Year resolution is to complete a long distance run. With the Gate River Run coming up, now is the time to prepare. Actually, yesterday was, but you know, we can still get on that bandwagon and make it happen. But you want to train safely. You don't have much time, so you want to do it right and make sure you don't have any injuries. So joining us this morning to demonstrate some helpful ways to do that is our friend Dominique Landry, the founder of Fit Enough, a certified personal trainer. Good to have you back on. So the first step is building that stamina, right? Because you don't want to be winded when you get up to that green monster.
Yes, we're going to talk a lot about all the ways that you can build stamina. And I think the first thing you got to do is run consistently.
Okay.
So that means if you told me this morning that you ran last week,
who would say that?
I don't know who would say that. That maybe that's not enough. You can Google, like, especially if you're like a couch to a marathon runner for the Gate River Run, you have about 12 weeks of time that you actually need to get ready to run without thinking about any injuries or anything like that. If you're a beginner, I would start with running intervals. And so, and don't feel sad if your running interval is 30 seconds run and a minute walk. You can build from there, and you'd be surprised how quickly your stamina actually does build.
Yeah.
So you'll get to the point where you're like, oh my goodness, I just ran a mile for the first time in my life. And that's because you started at your pace.
You're getting there. Is that similar to like sprinting? Because sometimes I've been told like sprinting builds more muscle than just going the same slow and steady pace.
That's right. So it doesn't have to be sprint intervals to begin with, but sprint intervals is a wonderful way to build stamina, especially if you have a short amount of time. So that's if you say, like, usually if you're push pace or you're fast run pace for longer than you would normally do, that's what you want to do. And then now we're going to get into some moves, because the other piece of that is runners a lot of times just run and only run, and they feel like that's enough of a workout. But strength training 2 to 3 times a week is really going to help you prevent injuries and then also build muscle, and building muscle produces power, and that's what helps you with your stamina. So are you ready?
Total body wellness. I'm ready. I'm ready. Our producer Albany wanted me to do the full shorts and everything. She did. I got it in the car, but you know, I just said I haven't been to the beach in a minute. So
I know, me neither. Okay, I'm going to give you the weights then, and I'm going to show you what to do. So a lot of the times you want to do unilateral movements, and so that means that you want to train on one side versus the other, like one side at a time, because that lets us know which muscles are maybe underactive, which side is stronger, and we can really work on that. So the first thing you want to do, you want to do a reverse lunge. All right. And then you're going to push up.
If we rip the pants, I hope that our directors
all the way back.
Cut to break, okay?
And then back and up. Okay. Another way you can do that move, you're going to squat, and we're going to take it and rotate.
Almost
so
like
a lot of the times,
Okay.
We're thinking about, as a runner, you want to train your core, you want to train your leg system, so quads, hamstrings, very big glutes is the way to go. And then you want to train that shoulder and upper back. So another piece we can do, alternating dumbbell rows. So you'll bend down here, and you're just going to pull them up.
See, I like
you know
these.
What to do.
I like these.
I don't even have to tell you.
When it comes to the squats, Dominique, that's a long way to go. It's a long way to go down, and I never know if I'm going to get back up.
You don't know if you got back up today.
Okay.
So those are some of the weighted moves. And I'll show some of the non-weighted. Oh, wait, one more.
Oh.
How about this?
The bonus.
Yes. And again, we're going to have to worry about ripping your pants. Hands up. You're just going to front lunge. Okay. And bring it back.
Love a good front lunge.
Front lunge, bring it back. There you go. Oh, you got down, Vic. He got down. I'll give you that one. That is a good one. Okay, we can drop the weights. And then
about 2 pairs a year, by the way.
If you don't have weights, I'm glad we didn't rip them today. If you don't have weights, then we could do body weight things. So the same way you would do a reverse lunge, you really want to think about 90-degree angles, trying to get as close to the floor as you can. Planks, regular planks, side planks. If you were feeling fancy, you want a little spice, you can raise that leg. And then another main one for glutes is glute bridges. Very simple. You can do single legs. And so that's really training those main muscles that we want.
Yeah. So I want to ask you this, like, do you go for the heavier weight with fewer reps, or do you go for a lot of reps with maybe just body weight or something that's pretty light for you?
Great question. For runners, I would do heavier weights, fewer reps. Because light weights, a lot of reps, really kind of just gets cardio. I mean, it does get some weights, but it's really for like heart training and cardio. And as a runner, you already do that with running. So what you want to do is really focus on building the muscle. And that's why we do heavy weights, lower reps.
Okay. And then finally, want to talk about recovery, right?
Yes.
Because we all need to put our feet up sometime.
Yes. So a big part of recovery is like, what are we eating post-workout? Protein. Most of us are not getting enough protein, generally speaking, but especially if you're an athlete, if you're a runner, if you're weight training, protein after a workout is really going to help with building that muscle mass. A lot of times people don't know workout breaks down the muscles, so protein helps to really help you reform the muscles complex so it's not hurtful. And then the other piece is a little bit of stretch. No one likes to stretch after workout. I'm done. I want to go home, but it's so important. And so, you ready for some good stretches? Are you doing them with me?
We can do it. I need to. I have heard that I need to stretch a lot more.
So you want to open up those hips. You can start here if you're not very flexible. If you want to go down, you can add those elbows.
Ain't nobody want to see that. Nobody wants to see that. It's okay. I am saving our viewers. Sparing our viewers.
How about this? A quad stretch, right? That is important to you because that is one of the muscles you work most. If you want to lean forward with it, okay, Vic, I'm not mad at you. You can do it that way. And then also challenging you in that glute is like you're sitting down.
Okay.
Where you at, Vic?
I'm coming.
There you go. Good job. So those are the some of the stretches you can do in post-recovery after a run or after any workout.
That's great because I think a lot of us obviously think about stretching before.
Right.
Many of us don't do that either.
Exactly.
But you got to think about after too.
Yeah, so stretching, I would say before, usually you would do it after like a quick warm up because you don't want to stretch on cold muscles if you don't have to.
All right, Dominique Landry, thank you. We're going to do more during the commercial break. But if people want to find you, people want to reach out maybe for a little bit of help before the river run or something else, what do they do?
You can reach me at I'mFitEnough.com or on IG fit_enough.
All right, awesome. Nice work. There you go. Now we got to get the other side. We'll be right back.
Yes.